So my 2013 Suzuki C90 is making some weird clutch noises. The noise was there when I bought the bike this summer. And so I decided to just go ahead and change out the clutch plates. I don't know if that's gonna fix it or not, but we're just gonna do it. I've been studying YouTube videos on how to do this, but they do not have a video for my bike. They have the 109, the C50, but not the C90, especially not the 2013 model year. So let's go ahead and do it. Yeah. I went ahead and ordered some ECB brakes, heavy duty original equipment clutch plate sets from Fortnite, and a new gasket from Motorsports World, Suzuki OEM, and more OEM springs also from Motorsports World. So according to the videos on YouTube, changing the clutch for motorcycles are pretty simple, except in order to get at my clutch, you're gonna have to remove these tailpipes. And these motherfuckers are really hard to put on and take off. First, we gotta remove the fucking bed. Looks like the first thing we need to remove is this, whatchamacallit, the thingamabob. Actually, I didn't have to take off that thingamabob. What I really need to take off is this fucking bracket right here. Why do they have to make it so fucking goddamn difficult to do anything? With the bracket off, now we can get access to these two bolts right here. That would decouple the top muffler from the bottom one. Hallelujah! Oh yeah, we can't forget the oxygen sensor that is hooked up to the bottom pipe. This here takes a 22 millimeter, and at the top it is connected to the wire loom with this bizarre connector that defy all attempt to detach them. So I don't know. I'm just gonna try to unscrew this without removing this. There we go. We twisted this out without disconnecting this. So now it's time to take off these bolts here, and finally removing these in order to remove the whole exhaust system. Check out the 4 bolts that came out. One of these is not the same as the other. Okay, now these 2 babies. This here is probably a 2-man job, but hey, been working out. Whoa, wait! Bicep curl, baby. So now we're ready to tackle the clutch. It's right behind this cover right here. As luck would have it, Suzuki engineer decided that all of these bolts are gonna be different sizes. So we're gonna make a template to keep them sorted. So there are 14 of these fuckers. Let's verify. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Right on. Let's do this. Oh, wait. We have to drain the oil. Yeah, baby. Let's do it. I just changed the oil not too long ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago. What a waste. Anyway, gotta be done. Oil drain plug, 17 mil. Okay, here goes the moment of truth. These are 8 mils. There's a clutch basket with all the plates inside. Anyway, let's get these bolts off and check the condition of the clutch inside. Pressure plate. Here we go. Pressure plate looking good. So now we're gonna remove all of the plates and put them in order. All the grooves look good. They look sharp. There's no wear. The jiggly part in the middle is supposed to be called the slipper clutch, as it was explained on a YouTube video. So maybe that's where the noise comes from. The rest are smooth, no obvious problem. I'm soaking the clutch plates in the old oil, and they say half an hour to 4 hours, or as Brett Charbonneau said, overnight. So I'm gonna leave it for a while, and then I'm gonna install them. All right. Okay, so now is the next day. I left the clutch plate to soak in motor oil overnight. Here we go. And so today we're gonna put the whole thing back together and go for a ride. Let's do it. The one with the biggest inner diameter goes in first. And all the mental plates are the same except for one, and that one goes in last. The thickest one goes in last. Finally, the last friction one. The OEM one has a different one for the last one, but aftermarket, they're all the same. Now we put the friction plates back. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the old springs, so we're just gonna reuse them. Tighten these bolts in star pattern, and the final stage would be to torque them to 10 Newton meter or 7 foot-pound. What is it? Oh, torquing, not torquing. Back neck. Okay, so now let's torque them bolts. 10 Newton meters or 7 foot-pound. Let's go to it. That's it? Wow. 10 Newton meter, that's hardly anything. That's like, you can tighten that by hand. The old gasket came off pretty easily, but it left a little bit of gunk behind, so I'm gonna clean that up before putting the new gasket on. And the new gasket come on. Somebody told me to put a little bit of oil on it so it won't stick for the next time. So I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but I put some oil on the gasket and it goes back on. And now, the cover. So now it's time to tighten these bolts. There is no torque spec for these. So the guy on the internet says 7 foot-pounds. So basically the same as the clutch thingamabob. So I'm gonna go kind of star-ish, something like that. all done. Now we're gonna put the oil back in. Okay, now that the easy part is over, the clutch. Now the hard part. Put the damn exhaust back on. Tabarnak. That's it. I think we're ready. Let's go. Let's go for a test ride. Baby, the clutch works really well. So whereas before it was like plank on, plank off, now there's actually a friction zone. How about that? A real friction zone. So hopefully this will keep on working well in the distant future. Let's go for more ride.